Alright, back with some Rogue Trader. I've got my nice night tea here. I've got some rose, Chinese something, Chinese black tea, some rose particles. So I'm here, chill, and we are finally landing in Kiava Gamma after winning our space battle. Fortunately, our space battle got us net nothing besides a little bit of resources and some XP. We didn't even get a stupid level, so we're still not confident in taking on any of the other fights in the area, but excuse me, there are things that must be done. So, let's go to Kiava Gamma, and let's land. So as we discussed, we're bringing Gilead, and I went to whiff the armor pen thing that I was considering last time, and, you know, we're just going to see if it works out. Worst comes to worst, it's not as good as I think it is, but if it is as good as I think it is, then it allows her to basically bypass all armor, because she has 70% armor pen with that. And I think that stacks on top of her gun, which already has 20%, so 90% she doesn't really care about armor. Although I do need to check sometime whether or not armor pen is like percent of armor, or if it ignores that percentage armor, right? Because armor is also described in a percentage, and that percentage can go over 100%, so obviously armor isn't like actually percent negation. Even though it is percent negation, right? But going over 100 doesn't make you suddenly gain health or something. So I think it's probably like flat minus from the armor value, but it might also be, you know, multiplier. Who knows? All right, Heinrichs. No solemn ceremony, no personal meeting of Magi. I fear we are too late and won't be dealing with clandestine heretics after all. Call to arms, warn danger from Pascal. Any suggestions? Start to look around and finding out why the arrival of Rogue Trader did not elicit the usual fuss. I mean, we did get attacked by scrap code. Speak plainly, I would not count on a warm welcome at this rate. But keep your weapon at the ready. Alright, what's your mission? I assumed I would conduct an investigation and track down traces of the cult at the final dawn. I believe I can discard the plan now. Both the incident in the scrap code and the manner in which we were forced to land Kiava Gamma indicate situations taken in turn of rest. I wonder if it's possible to get here early enough, or if it's like a foregone conclusion that this is the state of the world. Because technically you could spend your warp navigator points immediately and travel pretty much here as fast as possible, but I doubt that'll actually change it. I think it's a case of like this place is already set as being cult infested. Nevertheless, I must stop and try to determine what the cult is doing on an industrial world, and specifically interested them on a planet full of sacred machines and servants of the Omniscience. First, we must find someone who can tell us what's been going on here, if, that is, there's anyone left to speak to. Cool.
A new challenge for me?
As the Rogue Trader, our first priority is looting. We are kind of broke, not gonna lie. Also, didn't we have a... Yeah, there's a hidden cast somewhere on this planet. Cool. Hi, corrupted servitors. Surely you're not going to become an enemy at some point. Key, fuel. Oh! Performing some elaborate, confusing dance, striking string poses, they rock back and forth with their arms bent at peculiar angles. Upon your approach, one of the servitors jerks and tries to turn in your direction, the rest immediately repeat the motion. The strange scene is completely complemented by a grating sound. Dull clicks off just at the edge of your hearing, coming from an unknown source. Many of the customs of the monkey are terrible, but some are more insane and disgusting than the rest. He does not approve of our lobotomized workforce. Not expecting anyone to answer. Let's observe one. These are high-class servitors. They have much stronger augments than normal. You really dodge for us. Gently and swiftly step away from the servitor, stretches out its hand as if trying to blindly touch you in space that you've already left, and stills once more. It seems the brain is incapable of quickly processing changes to its surrounding. Once the sorcerer clicks, on the back of one of the servitors, a tumor, oozing with murky ichor, is glowing straight through the augments. The relays coated in inflamed tissue are blocked, hence the reason for persistent clicking. I should have taken a cough drop before this, mostly because I did lecturing today in chalk for a while, so my throat is actually quite not happy with me. Mutation in a servitor. Tech priests usually reject the use of flawed soft tissue in their constructs. Wrestling has caused the aggressive growth quite recently. Alright, a high difficulty Medicaid check. Without much difficulty, you cut away to excess flesh from the mechanism. The liberated relay lets out a loud burst of clicks, and the sparks vanish before your eyes. Then begins to hum deep inside the servitor's flesh. As if on cue, the servitor stops moving, lowers his arms, and turns to you. Crew 24, second lady to bed factorium, commencing work, state your request. Follow your default programming. Oh, they're going. Oh, dude, we got a squad? Oh my god. We got a squad. Hopefully they don't just turn us mid-fight. Let's view the log. First log. Alright, because of my aforementioned thread, I'm going to just skim this. Okay, so they got new protocols from the Fabricator Sensor, who should be like the highest ranking tech priest who oversees the plant. And it's new, so it changes the standard procedure, so this is a kind of almost heretical thing. And those whose inner weakness breeds error in personal calculations, for the Fabricator Sensor is a conductor of the higher will and the wisest among us, right? They're following authority here. Fabricator Sensor unsealed the vaults of the sacred designs and committed those deemed redundant or heretical to purifying disposal. Today, dozens of standard procedures were lost to be replaced by new ones, which the Fabricator Sensor will deliver to those who demonstrated the greatest devotion to serving the truth. But the dated ranks contain no notion of truth. Could there have been, may the all-knowing one, the gracious keeper, forgive me, an error in the Fabricator Sensor's calculation? And he meant to say serving the quest for knowledge, right? That's different, right, from the typical on the side of stuff. This is encrypted, I guess. Yeah. The instrumental terminals have already been replaced, and the material delivery systems are preparing for divine transformation. Execution of a new procedure has been delayed, and there are some in our ranks who doubt the words of the Fabricator Sensor and his votaries. And there are some who are not susceptible to the enhancement protocols that carries our tech comrades to enlightenment. May deliverers of fate be merciful to them. Inaction is death, and I must be returning to our great work. Praise be to truth that will reveal the path of knowledge and surrounding darkness. Cool. So yeah, obviously they got where do they have two of them? Alright. I'm going to assume you guys are allies. If not, it would have been a better idea to tell them to deactivate, but we'll deal with that.
Your mind is swathed in blue-grey smoke, Master Van Calox. A heavy color for heavy thoughts, I presume?
You are a dangerous person, Lady Orcelio. Or all navigators are, but your abilities place you in a special category.
Cool, just environmental details. Athletics check. Nope. Oh, you be running. Identification. The faint clicking that we so he's definitely infected. Quest denied. Registering anomalous behavior with the servant. We're getting an invalid non-necessary response. The unit is compromised. Well, let's examine him with our God's Eye Casio. It's the same thing we saw on the... Yep. Who are you? Magos, custody, machine right, tier 2 identification. We already know from the logs that obviously this man has gone pure heretical. I will not comply with any protocols approved by him. Antithesis process description, execution and disposal protocol recommended. Oh, hi. Konnichiwa. 40%, and then, right, these servitors are going to... Actually, they're not that tough. Oh, because they're suicide bombers. Got it. Yeah. So we need to get away. And cool, they are on our team. You get over here with us. Bum bum. Boom, boom. I do like the music in this game quite a bit. My only problem is that sometimes its volume mixing is a little bit weird. Cassia, you are going to be here. I think everyone else can go towards the Corrupted Magus. Actually, get here, Heinrichs. Alright. Cool. Front line is very obviously these guys. For the obvious purpose. Now if we do this, and then Cassie hits him with Eye Blast, we have something good cooking. Okay, backline, cover and dodge efficiency, you guys, it's fine. And then for damage,
Suits my purposes.
this is fine. 1 AP to spend. Okay, we need at least 3, so we could technically get it, I guess. Right, because we have the improved tactics, which only requires 3.
Not a
This is better
problem
for us
for
right
me.
now. At least I think.
Suits my purposes.
Cool. It's if we kill with a crit shot, right? Is there a crit? No. What is our crit chance? Almost 50%. That's actually not bad. Should have done this because 21% more damage is pretty crazy. Okay. You're pretty obvious what the plan is here. What is our... Okay. Don't need that.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Okay, that was unnecessary. I can't... Sometimes they are allowed to make diagonal ones, sometimes they're not. This was the case of that.
Fortune favors the swift.
That was pretty good.
This
You're gonna get a
kingdom is
turn.
beneath me.
Cool. And last but not least...
If it serves your cause.
Just hit one of these. And if anyone's going to be alive... Oh, wrong button. Meant to do this guy. Well.
Let's make it quick.
Ow! Alright, Cassia. Time to show him how a real man does this. Does that hit everyone? It does. We don't need to mend reality. We could warp curse. Let's buff Pascal here because he is apparently in pain. Eye blast everyone.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Are they capable of being stunned? Slowed? You know, I will take slowed. Okay, so we got some of them.
Me?
And we're just going to fire this off
If you
again.
insist, Lord Captain.
See? And that's why, because they're in there, so they exploded. Alright. And... let's just have... Yulariet finish this guy off.
if I must.
Get that. I've already got all that stuff, so.
I am not your Xenos pet, Monkey.
Pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Good job, Cassio. A rank 1 on me, so I actually get out of here is useless. Crack grenade might be useful. Not the best for contact with the world's inhabitants. I hope we'll find someone maybe more able to hold a conversation, willingly or not. Then, sorry, Cassio, you brain blasted this guy a little bit too hard. Retobi powdered plasma pistol. I think that's literally what we already have our man doing. Yes, okay, cool. Do we still have a necklace for poor? Oh, what do we have on our neck? That's nice, but let's just get this. Oh wait, it's a non-necklace. That's still useful. We're not like once we get iconoclast adherent, which is I think what we're aiming for. Oh no, never mind. We have our iconoclast adherent right now. We're equipping that now. Yeah, we don't move too much, so metronome is pretty good. This is nice, but it is literally just one deflection, which not crazy, but I'll prefer this. Yeah, plus 10 and everything is pretty great. Anyways, do we even have any necklaces? Maybe that's why we don't. Okay. Okay, cool, crazy. Oh, we can't go that way, so I guess we're going up. Okay, so we need to get the cipher for our notepad here, and I guess we're going up. Yeah, I like a little corrupt or servitor armory. Alright, let's hard save that, 'cause that went great. That literally went so well. Only Pascal took some damage, and it was from like some secondary splash damage. Nothing else we can do here, right? Yeah. We wait for the servitors. Oh, into the abyss? Oh, okay. That's a huge bucket of lava. I know I'm saving like a madman, but... Oh. Well. That was relatively trivial. That seems like the probably correct way to go.
None are better at searching.
Oh, hey, a trap. Get Heinrichs. What's our chances here? 85%. Cool. I can deal with those odds. Okay, still some high lore warp. Let's give it a shot. Yep. Up. Oh, okay. We need to be on the other end there. Okay. Let's go. Let's quickly just go back down. We'll come back up here. Can I skip this? Ah, I see my punishment. Let's see. Some more fuel. Pascal, why can't you decode anything for
It's
us?
about time.
Cool. So yeah, I imagine at some point in here we will get the you know, relevant document or relevant cipher. Oh, I tried to save. Oh my god, it's a Spider-Man. Ah, the fabricator sensor. Cubist Elfin. Let's mock him. What's the matter, little tin comrade? Implants on the brink, forgot how to speak properly? Dare address me with the vile tongue of savages? Me, the steward of Kiava Gamma, lord of the machine world? Kneel, pathetic spawn, if you seek swift disposal. I propose that I, the rogue trader von Valancius Line, kneel before you. I mind giving you 5 minutes. No, not to beg for forgiveness, to speak your last words and offer your final confession. You are the one of the troglodytes who once had the gall to oppress my comrades and resist my will, a messenger from the barbarian who drank the sacred urgence bestowed upon her through others' toil. Very well, then your appearance is a perfect opportunity to teach your ilk a lesson. My name is Cubist Elfin. I once held the title Fabricator Censor, but I rejected it, along with the other fetters that hindered progress. Once my faith was flawed and led to naive tools from the cult Mechanicus into the darkness of ignorance. Now I am the world's master. I am this world's master and serve the true gods. You tread upon their territory, and you do not number among their legion servants, therefore you must be subject to immediate disposal. As the senior functioning member of the priesthood of Mars, I, Magos Explorator Pascal Hahnemann, declared the temple to the machine gun compromised and forthwith forbid all service within it. I dethroned the fabricator censor, the ignorant heretic who has betrayed the Omnissiah, and condemned as an anathema any and all standard procedures implemented by him. Let the cycle of the blasphemous operations he put into motion be discontinued. He switches by Narek, and you hear dissonance burgeoning in the depths of the Forge World Cathedral. Some of the giant mechanisms heed this order, while still others, obeying the fabricator sensors, will continue their work. Crashes, explosions, and clanging of crumping metal signify that some dissent among the machines has interrupted their manufactorium's production cycle. Hahnemann! Liar, you are not him. That means Hahnemann obeys me. His mind is open to the voices of the void, and the scrap code he created protects my world. I'll not have you, rusted refuse and misfit cast of explorators, call me ignorant. Hey. Statement is false. Your regalia has been revoked, and you have been deemed defective and will be eliminated. Initiating heretic search. Designation, Demence Hahnemann. I wish to execute the retribution procedure. So you've traded one master for another? I would have expected a fabricator sensor to be smarter than that. I don't know why I'm deciding to be very taunting to this man, but I'll rip out your spinal column and braid it around my staff, you arrogant creature. What'd you do to the governor? Removal unserviceable artifacts is the first step toward retooling the world. Only my tech comrades heeded the call of the truth, and that reached into cogitators and allowed them to pierce the veil of empty dogmas. Poor old Gaprak. 10 or so years back, he told me he felt uneasy in the presence of tin-can comrades. I mean, the esteemed Adeptus Mechanicus. Casually complained about having been dealt a normal planet. I'll have honor his memory with a prayer once we have finished purging this place. Thankfully, the fabricator sensor here did not require any concern to confess to treason. Coercion to confess to treason. I usually prefer negotiating to fighting. Fighting only destroys property and wastes resources. But in your case, I'm afraid that extreme measures must be taken. You may be driven by your will to fight, but know that Kiava Gamma has already been converted, its lines have been restructured, and its servants have already tasted the fruits of progress. And the crucibles of his manufactorium toward liquid metals will be used to forge vessels for sacred spirits. The adepts are already tirelessly delving deeper into new mysteries that were once barred by false tenets. You servants of fake gods are too late, and the entire might of the world will soon rise up against Anathema and his slaves. The 5 minutes have passed. I hereby sentence you to death, and I will be the one to carry it out. Comrades, purge manufactorium of any random variables. I must prepare for the culmination of our great work. I know we could have potentially said more, but I wanted to take that option before it disappeared. Sorry, buddy, but after that last fight, I'm a little more confident with our ability to murder these guys. Of course, if our initiative is bad, it's probably a whole different situation. Bonjour. Yeah, I should have scrolled more, though. Right, and checked for if there was, like, any alignment points. Okay, well. Hey, you're it.
I understand your intent.
I won't heed your cries of
I
mercy.
had to do it. Okay, so that group goes, that group goes. You know, what I was saying about having bad initiative, I guess we are hiding, as they say. Okay, so it's us, Juliet, and then Cassia. So best case scenarios, they all funnel kind of into this middle area, and then Cassia brain blast them. We can go here. We go turn 1 so we can move, so let's just be in the most useful position. Pascal, Heinrich, so you guys just get back here. Surprised these things don't count as cover, but yeah. What can you do? Actually, Pascal, you got body shields. Cassia, you're getting here. Abelard, you can be here. Alright, well, in this case, I think it's more prudent to give us armor. I just realized I don't have a place to hide. I kill one guy at least. Anyways. So that's what we're gonna do. Backline is dodge reduction, right? Carry cover efficiency.
All too easy.
I should get her more damage. It's fine. Dodge technically affects her lethality. Why did I do that? I'm not even here. Okay.
Suits my purposes.
Might as well do this. Only 2. Unfortunate. Okay, I guess we're going over here. It's not exactly cover, but it kind of counts. Okay, you're just dead anyways.
Nothing I can't do.
That's an alpha. 5, armor's only 30, so I guess we just go for it. Also, I should do this before the end of that. Cool. What was our good chance? 30%? Okay. Yeah, these guys are melee. I'm fine with our servitors getting in the way. Sure. At least they're dead eye shots, so they have a chance. You know, divide servitors. Okay, is there any priority target? Corrupted Alpha Skitari is the priority target. Okay. Also shoot to you. What is that? Okay, so that's this guy, that's that guy. Okay, got it. Cassia's going to shoot these guys, so you're going to be shooting up here in this. Is your hit chance 95 still? Great. Do this. And we're going to actually do this first, because I don't know if that counts as... Although that was bad because I used up all my charges. But good to know it didn't count for this guy.
If I must.
Yeah, see, this guy we can make it diagonal, so yeah. I don't know, angling's a little weird. I'll take the collateral and just the base flat damage. Okay, if anyone's going to live, it's going to be our alpha. Where the heck you are. There you are.
If it serves your cause.
Cool. Is he in range? No. Okay. Cassia, I know it's risky, but consider that you have the Brain Blast of God at your disposal. Okay. Yeah, let's just brain blast. Tally ho!
Now you're clad in
Nope.
scarlet.
Good fight, guys. It was a good fight. You know what? Let's just fire this off. Let's press the
Isn't
advantage.
this a job for the serfs?
Get rid of most of this squad here. See, is there anything I can do to? Hey, we can hit these guys. Yeah, Hamamenden indeed. You're just a guitarist. You're just a guitarist alpha. You're stunned. All right. Can I brain blast you? I can brain blast. No, I can't brain blast you. All right. Well, as they say.
I'm not accustomed
Skibbity.
to be try to die with grace, at least.
You know, Cassia, I think you might be strong. It's a hunch. Can I just give it to Cassia? I feel like that's a more viable solution. Who's next in line? Heinrichs, and Heinrichs gets a bonus, so...
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Yeah. Do I have targets? I do have targets. Can't hit the Logos, unfortunately. You're just cooked, so I don't care about you. It's this alpha in the background. Okay.
I understand your intent. I am not your Xenos pet.
Tragic. Should have simply skill issued. Okay.
If I...
2. You know, I think this was a decent build choice.
You moving? No more.
Is there anyone even left to kill? You, I guess. This won't kill, but we'll do emotional damage. That's really what matters. It killed. Skibbity. Skibbity-doo.
This tedium is beneath me.
Cool. Good job, Yeliot. Yeliot and Cassia combo is a little crazy here right now. Heinrichs, you're here. You're here to be a pretty boy, and that's about it. Cool. What am I even doing? You have no purpose. Yeah, you have no purpose. Just chill. Oh, I guess I could have just shot the area attack for the purpose of doing an area attack. Oh yeah, there's a guy up here. Alright, well, know what you're doing. Not sure, I totally forgot about doing this. I haven't had to do it, but 5 is 5. Okay, we're just gonna shoot this man. Oh yeah, you're a bounty hunter. Can I bounty hunt you? No, you're on one side. Okay. Well, yeah, that just doesn't matter. Nope, we're on to do secondary. 41%. As to say, Han momentum. Oh, you got all your MP back. That's pretty good. Yeah, not really anything worthwhile for you doing, not gonna lie. A blood. Show them the meaning
At your beck and call.
of pain. Hurrah, indeed.
Indeed.
Just daring breach. Actually, you're gonna go over here since you can actually go over here.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Oh, I can't sworn enemy, unfortunate. Well, seems like we'll just have to be satisfied.
At your beck and call.
Thunder Slam, and then Dress It will just be pure melee. Yeah, he's stunned too.
That's not the Seneschal's job.
It's a close fight. It's a close fight, as they say.
I took care of this one.
Okay, can I even, like, theoretically shoot a man? No. This man is somehow perfectly behind cover. Cool. We're going to move up the firing line of range.
Already done.
Just do this.
Not a problem for me. All too easy.
Just re-put this one back. And yeah, it just doesn't matter. Hey, Elliot. Can you shoot a man? How is this guy just, like, perfectly, like, untouchable? Sucks that this isn't, like, Overwatch.
You cannot force me, Elantak.
And I can't just, like, have it if he comes in line of sight, I can shoot next turn.
If it serves your cause.
Yeah. Alright, buddy. Just do it. Okay. Alright, you're not gonna believe what's about to happen to you, buddy. You know, let's just do it.
Me?
Should have warp cursed him
If
first.
you insist, Lord Captain.
I've done more damage. Can you even hit anyone with this? Enjoy,
If I
Pascal.
may.
Enjoy your nat gains. Dude, this guy's cover is crazy. Alright, you know what? Warp speed yourself.
For the throne's
Cassia,
glory.
bigger swole.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
This guy's like cover placement is literally perfect, and it's driving me kind of crazy. Can I get that? I can't get that. Well, at least that's something. Okay, Abelard, you're just gonna have to show him how we do it.
Victory is imminent.
You are... Oh, actually, you're not.
At your beck and call.
Oh, he's weak to shock damage and hammer to shock damage. Okay, well, pretty good. Just some stub carbines. We don't need 10 power balls. We'll keep the power swords.
I won't tolerate
You know,
weakness.
pretty good. Pretty good. I would say so myself. I'm pretty happy with our performance. Elliot, you are getting the good performance review. Because, holy crap, Cassia giving her that after she finishes clearing out all the fodder, and you're clearing out everyone that has armor. It's good. How much? No, I'll keep you for now. Alrighty, alrighty.
I sense something nearby.
Power sword. Again, we don't really need another one. Oh, but... Cool. Oh, we are. One... Okay, let's quickly find a trap here. It's gotta be at least one more. There you go, perfect. Beautiful. Alright, is this going to be a long level? This is a talent level. Alright, well, looking at the time, I think we're going to spend the rest of this part leveling, and then we'll end it there. We made good progress. I'm pretty happy with how everyone's performing. Let's do Yulia first. What do we have starred left? Chukar. Yeah, we'll say that for. Let's look at these things. This, I think, is really good, considering we definitely are doing more than 5 direct damage, I think. I'll have to check the combat logs again, but I'm more than certain. We're not exactly running out of AP, so that's not super important. This one is pretty much just guaranteed 100% chance to do 5% more of target's max wounds HP, which is fine. So this one, maybe you wouldn't think is that great, per se. I mean, obviously it's useful, but it's really good with Cassia, whose I-beams, I think, crit all the goddamn time. Not the I-beams, but the I-wave. Which could help. I think we're going to Lethality Items, just because it's really funny to get more and more damage. Because that makes this thing get even stronger. Cool. How are we feeling here? Let's get rid of filtering, overcharge. Don't need those. Cluttering this up. More armor pen for Pascal is nice. A guaranteed crit is also nice. More movement for Pascal could be very useful. Yeah, I think this is fine. Just giving him some more stacking armor pen. Archmilitant. What did we have starred? Okay, so we did get the custom glory for you, and we also got Psycho Terminus. We're not getting that many extra turns because Cassia's AP is so much better spent just going on full into offense. I mean, more crit damage is useful. And also more armor is useful. This is useful for up there with Abelard, but we do kind of have Abelard running around a lot, so it's kind of hard to keep up with him. But if we do the boost thing, it shouldn't actually be a problem. That does require Abelard pretty much to go before Heinrichs, which is kind of really the problem. I think we do this point. More crit damage sounds great. I don't know how often we're critting, honestly, because we haven't been attacking with him much, but what's our armor at? Our armor's at 30, so like would make us very tanky to get dependable. Also, always ready is actually kind of nice. Let's just get the crit damage. Cassia. Okay. Anything at all worthwhile? Against all odds. this would make her turn 1 even stronger than it currently is, which is a lot to say. We'll get talent for a bit. More MP is really good. Especially since we're using her as mainly a damage dealer. You know, this is actually kind of relevant because we are bringing people down very low. But we're also hitting them in the zone that if they have low health, they pretty much explode. So, eh. This does make her eye wave do even, like, debuffs, which is pretty crazy. This makes her thing even stronger in that, right, instead of just being flat damage buff, there is also the crit damage chance. Which, in fact, is so important that I need to see Cassia's crit chances. Okay, so that doesn't crit. Don't care about anime gaze. Cassia's ebb and flow has actually been pretty nice. Okay, I don't know if this actually crits, never mind. Okay, never mind. That's good to pay attention to. But this does make the Alpha Strike pretty crazy. This allows us to, you know, do it a little bit more freeform. Let's see, against all odds. It's pretty much, so we don't need actually sacking attack. So against all odds, or Guide of Souls. This lets us spam it more. Let's just do it. It's only +1 more, so 1 less actually, so it doesn't really matter. So we're gonna go against all odds. And then Abelard. We have a lot of starred things, so let's get the things that we don't actually need at all. That's, you know, like a good 17, or not 17, like 13% armor. Enduring Shield's just a little bit more useful. This ups our damage, and right now he is so kind of tanky. So Enduring Shield will be next probably, but Beacon of Might right now gives us a little. We don't do weapon combat. This is also tempting though because some bonus damage is nice, but we'll do Beacon of Might just to make our turns actually a little bit more impactful. And last but not least, our main character. And in fact, since I'm going to take super long on my main character to actually read through and check all the things, I'm just going to end this here and I'll level up our I'll show off what we got at the very end here. But so far, Kiava Gamma is going swimmingly. Yurit and Cassia are insane. So performing pretty happily.